All right, good morning, y'all. It is March 8th, day 8, Friday, right? Friday? Yes, Friday. Anyway, had a great night's sleep at Muskrat Creek Shelter. We got in just a little over 12 yesterday. We're going to try to get 16 today. That coming out of North Carolina. Whew. Out of Georgia into North Carolina, that was tough. But I'm hoping to do 16 somewhere in there today. So, had a great night's sleep. First night in the tent, worked great. Gave me time to put videos together and write my journal and all that I needed to do. So anyway, hope everybody's doing well. Hope life's treating you great. Here we go. All right, just a little weather update for today. It's I think like 90% chance of rain most of the day today, up to 3/4 of an inch, but we're hoping they spread that out. It won't be too bad. I think it's supposed to get up in the 40s. We're gonna try to do 16. Well, we're going to do 12.5 to a shelter and then evaluate. We've had an option to go on to Betty Gap, which is another 4 miles from there. So if we could do that, we should be able to get in Franklin Saturday, you know, in time to maybe do a re-up and get out of there Sunday morning. But we'll see. Anyway, right now it's a little drizzly, a little chilly, but not bad at all. There we go. Still some ice, still some ice. Not done yet. Even though it's raining, you can see that crews have been out clearing the path for us. We really appreciate that. I know that's a lot of work. We saw a crew a couple days ago out with a bow saw, 2-man bow saw, cutting a big old tree down. It's crazy. Anyway, we appreciate y'all. I want to video this before I have to go across. Anyway, those rocks are full of moss, man. It's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful, but also dangerous. So here we go. Let me get over there. All right, y'all, so we just passed Indian Springs Shelter. We're 5.5 in today, going up Indian Springs Mountain, and the trail's been uphill for a while, but it's not been bad. Nothing like those two coming into North Carolina so far, so, but you never know what might be coming. But really, it's been good. It's rainy, it's cold, but hey, it is what it is. It's awesome. I'm on the Appalachian Trail headed to Maine. How awesome is that? All right, so this is what happens. We were on the other side of the mountain and it was clearer and a lot less wind and a lot warmer. And you come around the bend and man, the wind got to blowing and man, the temperature dropped easily 10 degrees. So that's what happens. So you got to be ready for all that. But it's been good, steady uphill. Whoa. As I fall down and kill myself. No broken bones today. All right, so I think I'm at the top, or at least close to the top. I'm along this ridge, and I don't know if you can hear me or not, but man, that wind is coming off that mountain. Woo! Man! So, gotta keep moving. All right, so I've been calling the mountain the wrong thing all day. It's actually Standing Indian Mountain. That was Standing Indian Shelter back there, so we're somewhere close to the top. We're gonna keep moving. All right, coming down Standing Indian, and just met Waffle and Hawkeye up at the top, father son. I'm not sure if they're through hiking or just out hiking for the day, but anyway, we got a little ways to go downhill, and maybe stop and have a little break or a little lunch, and then we'll just keep getting it. We'll get to the shelter. We'll kind of decide what we're going to do. Really depends on this weather. But it's not been bad. It really hasn't. I mean, it's raining, but we're on the Appalachian Trail. So that's what happens. It rains. But it's all good, man. We're just going to keep getting it. I don't know. Maybe I'm weird, but this is kind of cool. I expect Jason to come pouncing out of the woods with his axe any minute. That looks like a spooky movie scene. Down in the beach gap, that can only mean one thing: going up. All right, so had a little equipment malfunction here a little bit ago. You can see my pants leg got snagged on a root or a rock or something, and I snared the seam right out of it and then ripped it up the back. But if that's the worst thing that happens, that ain't bad. Anyway, I think we got to go uphill for a little bit and then to the shelter, but I'm not really sure exactly where we're at. And Juju has made his way up ahead. He's about, I don't know, a couple hundred yards ahead of me. So anyhow, we'll just keep getting it. All right, here's the shelter. I just made a huge rookie mistake and went down that way to the water source, or almost. Had to climb out of that sucker to get here. Whew, that was something. Anyway, take a little break, get a little something in my belly, finish up down at Betty's Gap, I think. All right, y'all, here we go. All right, y'all.
We went on
See ya.
April 20th
See ya.
a couple years ago, and it snowed on us.
Yes, it did. Like crazy. All right, y'all. Be safe. All right, so we had lunch at Cooper Gap, or Cooper Gap Shelter, I think it was. There was a group of people there. You'll see in the video. I didn't really get them all. It's cramped. Anyway, we're over 12 miles in. We're gonna go down to Betty Gap, which is another about 4. So that'll give us over 16 today. 16.1, I think. 16.2. Anyway, it's still raining, but we gotta get it. Gotta keep moving. Good morning, y'all. It is March the 9th, day 9. We stayed at Betty Creek campsite last night. Rained all night, basically. Our stuff is all soaked. We're gonna make it over to Albert Mountain, down into Rock Gap, and then we're gonna see if we can't get a shuttle into Franklin. So here we go, y'all. Good morning. Hope everybody's doing well. Hope life's treating you good. Here we go.
There.
Getting water.
That's how you filter water.
Now this is the Canada Bee Free we use. We do have a Sawyer with us just in case.
Don't do that.
Don't do that. And you squeeze it in there. That's it. Almost a whole liter. Anyway, that's how we do it, y'all. On the gap. You know what that means? Going up. It's just coming out of the side of the mountain. That's how much water they've had. And down. It's popping right out the side of the mountain. How cool is that? Bearpan Gap. You know what happens after this? We go up to Albert Mountain. There won't be no views today, but that'll be 100 miles, and I cannot wait. All right, y'all. We'll see you at the top. It goes that way to Juju. Let's climb to Albert Mountain. This is serious in the morning. I can't see nothing. Here we go. I don't know if you can see it, but there it is. I made it. Man, that was something. All right, y'all. So Albert Mountain, 100 miles, baby. 100 miles. I'm not going up there. There's no views. All right, y'all. Albert Mountain. It was fun. We got to go. Oh, there's the placard. Anyway, headed down. All right, y'all. So, just came off Albert Mountain, 100 miles. That's awesome. We've got about 6, probably 5 now from Rock Gap. We'll take a shuttle into Franklin and get everything dried out and resupply. Go by the outfitters, Juju Brook a stick. So anyway, that kind of thing. Assess the weather and everything else. I haven't had good signal, so I'm not sure what it is. But anyway, once we get to Franklin, we'll get all dried out and fooded up and resupplied, and we'll be back out probably tomorrow. But anyway, not a lot of views last couple days. It's just been, you know, this. So, but other than being cold yesterday, it's not been bad. Today it's in the 50s or low 40s, I mean upper 40s it seems like. I think it was 48 or 49 when we left camp, according to that thermometer I have on pack. So anyhow, this is long enough. I gotta go. All right, y'all, see you in a little bit. Here we go. I don't know, man, it's this section through here there's been a bunch of sections like this really, but just a mess. I mean, the storms that came through, between the ice storms and all the rain. Oh man, what a mess. Again, thank you to those men and women who come out and try to make this you know, a little less treacherous for us by cleaning these trails off. We appreciate y'all. Beautiful. We are at Glass Mine Gap. I think we got one last up and then down into Rock Gap where we should get a shuttle from there. Another thing, I don't know if I already said this or not, but we got into Betty Gap last night. I don't know, probably about 3:30, 4 o'clock, 16.1. Didn't do any video there because when we got there, we had to get set up and the rain was coming. It was already raining. It's been raining all day. But John and I, Juju and I got our stuff set up and got inside and just tried to get warm because we've been walking in that cold rain all day. So I didn't do a whole lot last night, but that's what it was, 16.1 to Betty Gap campground. There's water close to it, but not at it. Was plenty good camping there, and there was a few folks there when we were there. All right, made it down to Rock Gap. About to get a shuttle. Here we go.
Walmart, and in that shopping center is Captain D's, a pizza place, and an all-you-can-eat Chinese buffet. That's absolutely free. I don't need no tips for it. I do this year. I take off 2 months, come in here and try to help you as all I can. Now in the downtown area to stay, you've got some options, a Budget Inn, you've got a Sapphire Inn, and I've got a hostel.